Ladies, just because you've been married more than a year doesn't mean that you should have a boring marriage where, you're that couple sitting at a restaurant that you observe that hardly says a word to each other. They're just kind of eating their French fries and staring around the room or looking at their phone and never even talking to each other. You don't need to settle for that in your marriage. You can still have rich emotional intimacy and connection with your husband. You can do this, but it means being intentional. So I'm going to give you a couple little tips and then a couple little questions to jumpstart your conversation. My first two tips to really prompt your husband to feel more safe opening up his heart to you and really, sharing his deepest thoughts and feelings and dreams and plans and hopes and all of that is for you to, one, be an attentive listener, to really listen without interrupting and make it your goal to really figure out what makes your husband tick, what makes him come alive, what he feels really passionate about, and why. So really be an attentive listener. And then secondly, do not criticize or point out faults with all of his dreams and hopes and plans, because this I know from personal experience and from talking to many other women. Men are dreamers. They're always hatching up a new plan to sell everything you own and sail around the world or some crazy thing. You're like, what? And you feel compelled to poke holes in that and point out why that is just the stupidest idea ever. Just listen. 9 times out of 10, or maybe 99 times out of 100, your husband is not actually going to do all these crazy things. So just be a great listener once again, instead of constantly criticizing and pointing out his flaws. Philippians 2 verse 4 puts it this way: each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interest of others. So just be a good listener, right? And really value his opinions and perspective. But I also wanted to give you a couple of suggested questions to get your conversation started. Maybe when you're having a date night coffee or a date night dinner or whatever. Maybe you put the kids to bed early and you're having a little emotional connection on the couch, and you just need that question to get you guys started. So here are 4 sample questions for you. What makes you feel most fully alive? As in, what do you so enjoy doing that you feel great satisfaction doing it, or you easily lose track of time because you so enjoy it? Ask each other that same question and really listen to each other's answer. Second question: if you had $100 million and didn't have to work for a living, what would you love to do with your time and money that would benefit others or God's kingdom? Just listen to what he says. It'll be very interesting, and he can ask you the same question. Number 3, what are the 2 or 3 most impactful moments of your life? It might take a while to really think about what those would be, but boy, you'll learn so much as you share that. And the 4th question: what was the best part of your day and what was the most discouraging part of your day? Listen and share those answers as well. And we have a bunch more date night conversation starter questions. In fact, 12 of them listed on our Squadron of Sisters website. So you can print that PDF for free. Just go to squadronofsisters.com, click on the tab that says free resources, and you'll see this PDF called Conversation Starters. Print that off, and then you'll have several questions that you can walk through on a date night with your husband.